Greg on the line this morning. Greg gave us a call, went out with Angela, had a great first date according to him, but has not heard from Angela since, as is often the case, and we're going to try to help him out. Greg, first of all, tell us how you met Angela.
We met on Raya. It's kind of that high-profile app. Ben Affleck's on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I've heard of this. The private, membership-based.
Yeah. So, I took her out to dinner, real nice Italian restaurant. I thought it went well. I have a decent gauge for this kind of thing, and I just never heard a thing back from her.
Okay. I don't really know that much about this app, but you said it's high profile, so it's a little bit harder to get in than other apps?
Yeah, they got standards, and you pay for it, and yeah.
Okay, all right. Does Angela pay for it, too? I mean, does both men and women pay for it?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, all right. So you met her there, and you thought everything went fine at dinner, and there was no problem?
Yeah, to me, there was nothing. I've had some dates go south. I wouldn't be on the phone with you, if that was the case. Yeah, I kind of don't get what happened there.
Okay, well, let's have us give her a call and see if we can get you a second date, okay?
Great, man. Thanks.
We've gotten a hold of Angela, and she's agreed to come on the air with us. So, Angela, do you remember going out with Greg?
I do.
Well, he said you guys met on a dating app and ended up going out to dinner and had a really nice time, according to him, but he hasn't heard from you since. And he asked us to give you a call on his behalf.
Uh-huh. Yeah. we did go on a date. I was very excited about it, and then it was actually horrible.
The date was horrible?
Or afterwards?
Yeah. No, the date itself was horrible. We were ordering food, and the menu was awesome, and so I wanted some lasagna, and then he said to me, and I quote, "Maybe you should order a salad." And so, I asked him what he meant by that, because that was wild to me. And then he said it would probably be a good idea to order a salad, as in he doubled down. Yeah, I was really, really offended. And so I left, right after we finished eating, essentially. And, I don't, that's beyond for me.
So, wait, y'all are sitting there, you're ordering a lasagna, and he tells you...
to, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want to, the lasagna, and he says you should order a salad because why?
He didn't continue. He just said it, and then he doubled down. So my implication off of that was you cannot, I guess, eat a lot of food because you can't afford to, as in, he was calling me fat, in my opinion. If a man is telling me to order a salad when I'm wanting lasagna, you're implying that you don't think that I could eat a carb.
Right. Yeah, that's what yeah.
Can I maybe offer another perspective? And I'm not defending what he said or anything, but could he maybe have meant, hey, you should order a salad and the lasagna? The salad here is really good?
Or maybe he knew that the lasagna would give you indigestion, and maybe the salad was a better option.
You are both so sweet and so gentle and so kind, and that's why language matters. Had he said, you know what, maybe we also order a salad for us to share, that would have been a different vibe. But it was you should order a salad. Let me double down and say, maybe you order a salad. If he believed that the lasagna was going to cause me heartburn or indigestion, then boo-boo, tell me.
Okay, all right. Well, we were just throwing that out there. Well, you know what? He said the date was great and didn't mention any of that. He's on the other line. Can we bring him into this conversation just to see what he has to say about that night?
Okay.
Greg, are you there?
Yeah, so I just want to say, Raya is as she knows, a really high-profile app, and there's a lot of competition for both guys and girls. So just for the app itself, Raya needs to be at the top of their game and sort of all that entails, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. I would really love for you to explain what does all of that entail mean for everybody to be at the top of their game by not ordering a lasagna.
Fine. So Angela is already very different from her photos, and she should probably be careful before that difference gets completely out of hand, if you know what I mean.
Wow.
Greg, what are you saying?
Well, yeah, what do you mean by different from her photos? Yeah, what do you mean by that?
Different from her photos, and then you combine that with me asking her to order a salad. I don't think we need to hire a private detective here. What do we...
So you're not beating around the bush. You're just saying that she doesn't need to be eating carbs, like she said?
That's all I'm saying.
What did you say?
She doesn't need to be false advertising.
Why did you invite her to such a carb-friendly restaurant?
I didn't really realize it was going to be a situation until I met up with her.
And why did you make it your situation? Why are you so concerned?
I mean, it's just like a million questions here, and you guys like aren't getting it. So I mean, come on.
It's just like, why are you patrolling a woman's weight? Like, that's not your issue, ever.
Well, it's sort of my issue if I saw what I saw on the app and then saw something completely different in person.
Well, then why are you wanting to have a second date then if it was so miserable for you?
It wasn't miserable. I never said once in this entire conversation anything was miserable. You can't put words in my mouth.
Like a lasagna.
But exactly. Wow. Well, now you all can see why I didn't go on the second date, I think.
That's clear.
Our whole goal was to see if you'd like to go out a second time with Greg. We would pick up the tab for date number 2, but you're stating pretty clearly you're not interested at all.
I mean, and I think, and I'm not going to speak on behalf of all women everywhere, but let a woman, eat what she wants to eat, and don't put this on me if you're the one who's shallow.
I'm not being shallow. I'm being helpful, and that is what is offensive to me right now.
Okay.
As we said, our whole goal was to see if you wanted to go out a second time with Greg, and you said you were not interested.
Correct. It's pretty clear, yeah. I like to eat what I want to eat, when I want to eat it, and how I want to eat it, and I want a man to eat it with me.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Okay, all right. Well, Angela, thank you so much for coming on the air. We do appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Greg, so how's that Raya app working out for you?
Usually pretty good. You know what? When you're on an app like that, I think you need to be at the top of your game, and that was not the top of hers. And I was just trying to help.
Okay.
Ouch.
All right. I guess that's the question. Was Greg helping? Now, obviously, we used the method, the stew, where we let him stew in his own little... All right. We have Madeline and Melania joining Michelle and I this morning. They're going to help us out. They helped us out with our Cook Children's Radiothon and their Junior Radio Rangers this morning. So they're going to help us out, give Carlton some advice. He had a great first date with Elise, but no second date. So first of all, Carlton, tell everybody how you met Elise.
Trying to figure out what's going on here. This is a friend first, and then I sort of tried to move into the boyfriend category. We both served on a local charity board. My seat was coming up for renewal, and I decided to clear up some time in my schedule. So I felt like it was a good time to maybe let her know that I was interested. So...
Oh, so you were leaving the board, and she's on the board, so now you can ask her out since you're leaving.
Exactly,
Okay.
yeah.
I get it.
So you were leaving the board, you decided to ask her out, and I take it that she accepted?
Yeah, so we had dinner. I took her to my favorite restaurant, and I thought it was great. I mean, she looked really good. All around, it was great. The next time I texted her to go out, I just received a text that said, no, thank you.
Oh.
That's all you got back was
Very
no thank you?
Yeah, it was like a total left turn. I felt like everything was great.
And then nothing. Okay. Carlton has known Elise for a while. They were friends, and then he kind of tried to move in and go out there. He went out on one date with her and got a note back, no thanks. Already doesn't seem to go on. And our own Madden, who's joining us this morning, you think that possibly he has, what did you say, he has no riz?
Yeah, no riz.
No riz.
All right, we're gonna see. We got Carlton. We've heard his story here.
Now we've gotten a hold of Elise, and she's agreed to come on the air with us. So, Elise, do you remember going out with Carlton?
Yes, I do.
Well, he said you guys had a great date. He said he tried to ask you out another time, and you just said no, thank you, which is nice. I mean, you did respond, but he couldn't figure out why because he thought the date went so well, and he asked us to call you on his behalf.
He was just not present during the date. He was there, but he wasn't really there. His mind was somewhere else.
Was he busy on his phone or something?
Yeah, actually, that was definitely one of the things. He was texting throughout the whole evening, and there was some stuff with work, apparently, and he just kept kind of reverting and talking about that. So, yeah, I almost felt like I was eating dinner by myself most of the evening, to be honest.
Very distracted, huh?
Yeah, super.
And because of that, that's why you didn't want to go out another date with him?
Yeah, I mean, thanks, but no thanks.
Okay. No, that makes sense and everything. Well, like we said, he asked us to call you on his behalf. He's actually on the other line. Can we bring him in on this conversation just so he can know what happened?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Carlton, are you there?
Yeah. Hi, Elise. Okay, so at what point in the dinner were you feeling like I was, what did you say, not present?
Yeah, I mean, most of it, to be honest.
Okay.
I
mean,
you were often on your phone.
Yeah, but I mean, there was plenty of breathing room. I mean, felt like there was sort of good pauses to be sort of checking in, and I'm on call all day long. I mean, it's not like it's not like you didn't know that about me.
Breathing room? I mean, I thought you were there to talk to me, not your phone. I don't know what to say. I thought it was weird at the date, and I obviously still do.
Okay, I mean, I honestly take offense to that. I feel like I was very interested in you. I feel like I commented on a lot of, you. I talked about you a lot. I feel like I was really chatty. And you guys, can you just hang on a sec? I have to reply to this email here.
You're kidding, right? Is he answering?
Carlton, are you there?
He's answering the email.
See, this is what I was dealing with.
If you guys wouldn't mind, I just have to. This is going to be a really quick response.
You know, Carlton, just real while you're doing that, Elise, if you have any interest in going out with Carlton a second time, we'll pick up the tab. Do you have any interest?
No, clearly not.
Okay, well, thank you for coming on the air with us. Really appreciate your time.
Thank you. No, thank you guys.
Okay. Carlton? Carlton, are you there?
Yeah, of course.
Did you hear what Elise had to say?
No, I did not.
Well, she left. She's gone. She decided not to take a second date.
Well, all right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. There's a lot going on. There's a lot to unpack, as we say here. First of all, Melania and I were kind of looking at each other about what was the obvious thing for him to do right at the beginning.
Apologize. That has to be a joke. He can't be serious.
I know. Like, was he trying to just make her upset even more?
Yeah,
during this call?
he just kind of dug in deep here. Now,
Yeah.
I know, Madden, you're in the 4th grade. You don't date a lot right now. You probably only had a handful of dates. Have Peter on the line. Peter went out with Sarah, had a great first date. Unfortunately, there was no second date, and that's where we come in. So, first of all, Peter, tell everybody how you met Sarah.
Well, Sarah just moved into town. You know, we live in a small town, so when a person moves into town, everybody knows, you know?
Okay, so it was like a big deal, like there's a new person in town.
Right. I mean, everybody was talking about her. I heard she was really pretty, and she works at the restaurant. So I went down there and, struck up a conversation.
Okay. So the new girl in town, you go and check her out at the restaurant.
Because everyone's talking about her, and y'all guys hit it off?
I think so. I mean, I asked her out. She said, yeah, and I took her out on a picnic.
All right. That sounds like a pretty nice date. So how did that go?
The date was fun. I thought we had a really good time. But, what's wild is I haven't heard from her since.
Okay. Have you been back to that restaurant that she works at?
I didn't go back there. I didn't want to be, too nosy, you know?
Yeah, I didn't want it to be awkward, too.
Okay. All right. But you want us to call her. Yeah, in itself, it is kind of weird, but we get it. All right. Well, let's give her a call, see if we can figure out what's going on, see if we can get you a second date, okay?
I appreciate that.
So we've gotten a hold of Sarah, that's her name, and she's agreed to come on the air with us. So, Sarah, do you remember going out with Peter?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, he called us, said you guys went out and had a picnic.
Picnic. Okay, is that what we're calling it?
Oh, was it not a picnic?
No. I'd call it more of like a scavenger hunt.
Like for food or something?
Okay, so we went to this road where I guess an 18-wheeler had tipped over a couple weeks ago and it spilled all these dimes. So we spent the whole date just looking for dimes.
Wait. Hawkeye, we talked about this on the air.
Yes, everybody knows about this. This is out near Alfred. I guess, is that where you guys live, out in that area of town?
Ish, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you went out to where that 18-wheeler tipped over from the Mint and all the dimes spilled out on the road and tried to find dimes. That was the whole date?
That was the whole date. And, look, I'm always down for an adventure, but that road is, super busy, and it was loud and dangerous, and I don't know. It was not a good place for a picnic.
Okay. Okay, Peter didn't tell us anything. Peter just said you guys had a picnic.
Okay.
He is on the other line. Would it be okay if we brought him in on this conversation to find out a little bit more about this date?
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Peter, are you there?
Yeah.
Is that true that you guys went to the place where the 18-wheeler tipped over and spilled the dimes?
Yeah, and I think it's pretty fun that she called it a scavenger hunt. But it was a picnic because I brought food in a blanket.
Just because you bring food in a blanket, we could barely hear each other. It was like so loud over there.
It wasn't that loud, I don't think, and we were far enough away from the road for it to be, safe enough.
It was not a good place for a picnic. And also, like, I mean, it was a total waste of time. We didn't find a single dime, and he brought a metal detector. We didn't find anything.
I got to be honest. I think we were in the wrong spot. I found out afterwards.
Wait,
Really?
you weren't even in the right spot where the truck went over?
Listen, man, it's not about finding the dimes. It's about hanging out,
So, Sarah, you didn't find anything on the side of the road?
Nothing. Just some trash.
When you live in a small town, you got to kind of create your own fun. So that's what I was trying to do.
All right. You got to appreciate that effort, Sarah. How about that? I bet this is the first time ever on a date someone took you to the side of the road to find dimes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some people would have loved it. It just was not the date for me, I'm going to be honest.
Would you have any interest going out a second time with Peter? We would pick up the tab for date number 2. Maybe you guys go somewhere like going to Fort Worth or something, go to Billy Bob's or something like that. If we picked up the tab for date number 2 and sent you guys somewhere...
A traditional date.
Yeah, a little bit more traditional. Would you have any interest in going out with Peter a second time?
Oh, that's so nice. I just don't think that we're compatible. And I don't know if we're on the same page about, like, what a date is. And I think I'm going to have to pass. Sorry.
Okay. Well, you're a good sport to come on the air. Do appreciate it.
Of course.
And can we ask this question, too? You're in a small town. Would it be weird if Peter could go back to the restaurant and get something to eat?
Sure, I guess so. Maybe just not the nights I'm working.
Oh, jeez. That's a no.
Okay. All right. Sarah, thank you so much for coming back on the air. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, man, Peter, you made an impression.
I think we made it worse for you, Peter.
I thought everything was going to be okay. I figured, I thought the date was pretty inventive. I was like, everybody was talking about that truck falling over. I thought it'd just be fun,
All right. I mean, we were talking about it. I get it. Everybody in that town's talking about it.
You wanted to go find dimes.
I did want to go out there and find dimes.
Can you imagine if you were dragging Madeline over there?
Oh, she would hate me. She would be so mad at me. And the sad thing is they weren't in the right spot. I wonder if he had gone to the right spot, if that would have made a difference and they had found something there.
You think it would have made a difference?
Yeah, found like $3 in dimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. 888-787-1963 is a question. Was that, I know it's a small town. Like you said, you got to be inventive for stuff to do. Should she have appreciated the effort a little bit? And also, in her defense, as she said, it was a dangerous area to be like putting a
Then
picnic.
there's that.
And then there's that. We have Cheyenne on the line. Cheyenne went out with Oliver, had a great first date according to her, but has not heard from Oliver since. And we're going to see if we can help her out. First of all, Cheyenne, tell us how you met Oliver.
I mean, it was an online thing. Do people even meet in real life anymore? I don't know. But yeah, no, we went for coffee, had a good chat. I don't know. I thought it was good. It was like, a beautiful day. And we sat out on the patio talking. I brought my dog. I thought it was a good vibe, but maybe he secretly hates dogs. I don't know.
Did the dog do anything weird? Like, I don't know, like, jump on him a lot or, make a lot of...
He was a good boy.
Okay, all
and
right.
How dare you, sir?
All right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, let's have us give him a call, see if we can figure out what's going on, see if we can get you a second date, okay?
Okay.
So we've gotten a hold of Oliver, and he's agreed to come on the air with us. So, Oliver, do you remember going out with Cheyenne?
I do.
Well, she gave us a call, said you guys had a great first date, but then she said she never heard from you after that and asked us to give you a call on her behalf.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the thing with Cheyenne, she's really cool, but she has some baggage.
Baggage?
What kind of baggage?
Yeah, I have a strong feeling that she's still involved with her ex-boyfriend, and I really don't want to get involved with any of that.
Okay, so you think she's still, like, seeing her ex-boyfriend or something, or there's still some attachment there?
Yeah, I don't really want to get into it, but it's pretty obvious.
Well, you know what? She is on the other line. She asked us to give you a call because she thought you guys had a pretty fun time and she wanted to see you again. Maybe just misread something. Would it be okay if we brought her in on this conversation just to kind of hear her side of everything that went down that day?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Cheyenne, are you there?
Yeah, hi. I'm not involved with my ex, so I'm a little confused.
But let me remind you that you kind of left our date early to meet up with your old boyfriend.
Wait, is that true?
Well, I mean, when you say it like that, it sounds bad, but my ex and I, we share custody of our dog because we got him while we were together. And so he takes the dog like every other weekend. So I was just going to drop the dog off. I wasn't like going to meet up with him. Like, we don't hang out. We just exchange dogs from time to time.
Exchange dogs.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you're still involved with him, so...
Okay, I mean, if that's how you interpret that, I mean, I guess, sure, but that's not really a fair characterization to say I'm still involved with him. Like, people have joint custody of children and they're not still together, but you still have to communicate about... anyway, now I'm gotten to the bottom of it, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's cool of me to let him keep seeing the dog after we broke up, but whatever.
Cheyenne, how long have y'all been broken up?
We've been broken up for a better part of a year.
And Oliver, you think that's such a deal breaker that they share custody of this dog?
For me, right now, it's just one of those things. I just want to have somebody that I'm just like fresh with, and we're just always, able to. It's just never going to be something like, hey, I have to go meet up with my ex. I just don't want to ever have to deal with that.
Oliver, can you maybe see it as something positive that she can still hold a relationship with somebody she used to date and be civil about it and they're still on good terms?
I'm just saying, for me, it's just something that kind of, it triggers me a little bit, and that's that. That's just all it is, that I don't want to have to deal with like that kind of baggage. So like in the future, let's say, and we're dating and I have to deal with what if your ex-boyfriend shows up every single week, just pick up a dog, and that's just kind of weird to me.
Okay. I mean, if it's weird, it's weird. I don't think it has to be weird, but that's cool, whatever. No second date. I got it.
It's a deal breaker, Oliver. I mean, she kind of explained it's just a dog. That's the only thing going on.
You
just
know
a dog.
What? It's fine, Oliver. You don't need to. It's cool. We can call it. I'm good.
Okay, all right. Oliver, thank you for coming on the air with us. Do appreciate your time.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Y'all, dating is so crazy. It's amazing. It's always a different problem. Like, I could fill your whole morning with stories of crazy dating stories.
Well, you know what? I don't know where I kind of lie on this because I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I think I might get kind of tired of seeing the ex-boyfriend drop by all the time.
I think you're right. Like, if you step back and you're like, well, that doesn't sound bad. I mean, they're sharing custody, but then you put yourself in his shoes, and then this guy constantly is coming around, and I don't know. I guess.
And what if the guy's like some male model guy that like super successful that drives like, this like $100,000 car here to pick up the dog? How's your little life going?
I mean, but again, they're broken up for a reason. We don't know what that reason was.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody today who's going to their last day of school. And we're thinking, just because you're not in school tomorrow or for the summer doesn't mean you can't get up early and listen to Second Date Updates.
You can do it on your phone, on your app. Just pull up the iHeartRadio app or the new Country 96.3 app, and you can listen to Second Date Update then.
Or on Alexa can do it too. So just ask Alexa to play Second Date Update, New Country 96.3. We got Tyler. Tyler went out with Olivia. He thought he had a great first date. Unfortunately, there was no second date, so we're going to see if we can help him out this morning. First of all, Tyler, tell us how you met Olivia.
Well, we met online, and we just, kind of chatted online and then decided to meet up, and we just, casual thing. We met up at a really cool patio for drinks, kind of loosen things up a bit. And I've found what I believe is the secret to getting women.
Oh, please share.
I mean, are you serious? Are you being serious or are you making a joke here?
No. I'm not. No, I'm being serious. So I offer to take pictures for them that they can post and, use in any way that they want. So we it's cool, like icebreaker. We get to go around wherever we are, whatever's close by, especially if the weather's nice. And, I let them make suggestions and we do retakes.
Are you using your own camera or using their phone?
No. So I'm using their phone so they can do whatever filters they want. Obviously, they got all access to all the photos. I'm not like holding it hostage or anything. Yeah.
Okay. And that's the secret to getting women?
Every time it's gotten me, at least a second, if not 4 days.
Wow.
Wow. And you do this every single date? Just take a lot of pictures?
Just take a lot of pictures, make them feel like a model, make them feel like a star, and then they got stuff to put on Instagram. It's great.
Okay, but you're calling us, so apparently it didn't work this time.
It did not work this time. This is where I'm a bit confounded.
Okay. And you want us to call Olivia and see what the problem is?
I would like to understand why this method that has not been knocking it out the park didn't work.
All right, well, let's give her a call.
On a hold of Olivia, and she's agreed to come on the air with us. So, Olivia, do you remember going out with Tyler?
Yeah.
Well, he gave us a call, said you guys had a nice first date, and then he said he hadn't heard from you since, and asked us to give you a call on his behalf.
Okay.
Did the date not go well, or?
It was fine. Why is he calling the radio?
Well, he was interested in a second date. He said you guys had a great time, and he wanted to see you again.
He said he spent a lot of time with you, even took a bunch of pictures with you, thought you guys connected through all that, and then said he hadn't heard from you since.
I mean, he took pictures of me, but they were really crappy pictures. What good is having someone take your pictures if they're horrible? I mean, why would I even want to go out with someone who can't take a picture? What's the point in that?
Oh.
I mean, isn't the point of dating just to spend time with somebody?
Yeah, not so much about the picture.
I mean, but nowadays, pictures mean a lot. What's on your Instagram is what you put out into the world.
So you're more upset the fact that the pictures didn't come out well than the fact that, did you have a good time on the date?
I don't know. I appreciated that he wanted to take pictures, but he can't take a picture.
They were just not good pictures at all.
No. I mean, there was a unicorn mural in front of the restaurant. Everybody who goes there takes a picture in front of the unicorn mural. So I wanted a picture by there, and it was the signature photo, and he ruined it. So everyone seems to be able to take this picture, and he could not take this picture.
Okay, all right. And because of all that, that's why you didn't return any calls or anything?
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. Tyler's on the other line. Can we bring him in on this conversation just to kind of hear his side about maybe other things that may have happened on the date?
Sure.
Tyler, are you there?
I'm here, yeah.
Did you hear what Olivia said, why she didn't call you back?
I did. Listen, Olivia, there were good pictures. I don't know what, you're talking I didn't take a single good picture. There are good pictures. I mean, and the ones that didn't come out, that's not my fault. I can't change the lighting, I did, it's not my fault.
But it seems like everybody else can take a picture in front of that mural. I don't know if it was lighting issue.
Day and everything. I suggested that we should come back at another time, and I was thinking maybe on a second date, you come back and we, when the weather's better, the lighting's good,
Okay, so what if we did go back? You still can't find my angle.
Okay, well, I disagree with that. I think there were some great shots that are very Instagram from what we took. So I don't know what you're talking about. That's not the reception I've got from other people. So
can we make a suggestion here? We'll pick up the tab for date number 2. You can go back to that same restaurant when the lighting is better, get the picture in front of the unicorn, and we'll pick up the tab like we said. Under those circumstances, Olivia, a second chance at this for Tyler. Would you agree to go out with him a second time?
I just don't think it's in the cards. I just don't think he can do it.
Okay, yeah. Guess there's no pleasing Olivia. That's fine.
Okay, you act like I'm high maintenance or like a brat or something. That's not the case. All I'm asking is to take a decent photo. It's not that hard. I'm sorry. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm not asking much.
Okay. All right. Have we lost the whole purpose of what dating is for? Is it to take a picture? Is that what dating has become? It's just about taking the picture? That's the most important part?
I think she's missing the point here.
Yeah.
But maybe that's important to her, and I don't know. You hope things change. I don't know if she's getting second dates.
Yeah, is everybody taking her picture? I mean, this guy offered. You know what?
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe nobody was taking her picture. Now she discovered something. Now we created it, monster.
All right, we got Lance on the line this morning. Lance went out with Greta, had a great first date. Unfortunately, it never progressed to date number 2, and that's where we come in. So first of all, Lance, tell everybody how you met Greta.
Yeah, met her on a dating app. We met online.
Okay, and that led to a date, obviously?
Yeah, led to a date. I mean, we really hit it off online. We talked a lot. We went out, had some drinks. I thought it was a great date, but I have not heard back from her since the date.
Okay. Anything go wrong on the date? You know we ask all the time.
Not that I know of. And I thought it was a very normal date, if that makes sense. We met up. We had a good time. We had our drinks. The conversation was light, it wasn't like anything crazy. I don't know what happened after that.
All right. Well, let's have us give her a call and see if we can help you out, okay?
Thank you.
We've got Greta on the line. She has agreed to come on the air with us. Greta, first of all, do you remember going out with Lance?
I do.
Well, he said you guys had a great first date, and then he said he never heard from you after that and asked us to give you a call on his behalf.
Okay.
Did something go wrong on the date?
Honestly, I just don't think we're a very good match.
And you determined that on the date, which, that's the purpose of dating. Why do you think you're not a good match?
We are definitely at different stages in our life, so I think it's just not going to work.
Okay.
That happens sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. Like we said, that's the whole purpose of dating. You feel you're in a different stage. Lance asked us to give you a call, like we said, on his behalf. He's actually on the other line. Can we bring him in on this conversation just so he has some closure?
Okay.
All right. Let's see if we can get Lance here. Lance, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I just heard her. I'm confused about the different stages of life. Like, what do you mean?
We're at different stages of life.
Okay, but we're both like in our early 30s, and we're both single. That's pretty much the same stage of life.
I could see why you'd think that, but no. I think that you're more in the Mazda stage of life, and I'm more in the BMW stage of life. Does that make sense?
I got to be honest, I've never heard that before. I don't even know what that means. I don't understand that. What does that mean?
I drive a BMW, and I don't want to go backwards and date someone who has a Mazda. It's simple.
I'm sorry, is this the real reason? Are you being serious? I'm confused. Like, is something else going on? Is this real?
Yes, this is real. We are in different stages of life. We are not in the same stage of life.
How do you even know what car I drive? Because, we didn't drive together. We didn't,
No, but after our date, I watched you go to your car, so I know what kind of car you drive, and I know it shows me the lifestyle you live. That's not for me.
So, Greta, straight up, you saw his car and you drive a BMW?
Correct.
I'm at a loss of words. So you watched me go to my car. You don't even know if that's my only car. I could have more than one car. You don't know how many cars I have. Is it really the car that matters?
You shouldn't have a Mazda. You should have a BMW or something of status, something respectable.
And I very well might. You have no idea how many cars I have or what I have.
Well, if you're going to go on a date, you should not bring your junkiest car.
But I didn't pick you up. We met there. Is this really about the car, or is this about the date?
Listen, we're just not a match, okay? We need to move on.
Okay. Well, we were going to ask Greta if you want to go out a second time with Lance. We would pick up the tab for date number 2. But, yeah, we kind of figured that out. But, did you have a good time? Just for our own interest, the date part, did you have a good time with Lance?
That was fine, but it just, for me, I have a certain lifestyle I live, and I need someone who can keep up with that.
All right. Well, Greta, thank you so much for being on the air with us. Do appreciate your time.
Okay. All right. Bye now.
Lance.
Oh, Lance.
Man, Lance.
Wow.
It's like the date didn't even matter. The actual date part.
The date mattered. That I couldn't believe my ears just now. I'm like, I'd rather her say she's got a husband. That would be more.
She watched you walk to your car just to see what you were driving.
That blows my mind. This is the dating world. They call it a game for a reason. I don't know. I feel like I dodged a bullet after that. I've driven so many cars in my life. I've had BMWs. She doesn't know she hasn't even given me a chance to see what I have at home or what I do. I just dodged a bullet.
I drive a Mazda.
Nothing wrong with a Mazda. It's pretty nice.
Man, I think it's a nice car.
Sorry, Greta's not interested in you.
I'm not. We're in different stages. I wonder if the whole purpose of the date is just to see what someone's driving. That's what it kind of sounds like for Greta.
It does sound like that. You got to have a certain financial status. Be respectable, as she said. Unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, she literally watched him walk to his car, and then that was it. Oh, that's what he's getting into? Yeah, I'm not in that stage.
Evan is on the line. He went out with Reagan. According to him, he had a great first date, but he has not heard from Reagan since date number 1. That is where we come in. So first of all, Evan, tell everybody how you met Reagan.
We met online.
And meeting online led to a date?
Yeah. So we met for a drink, had a bite to eat. It was this place with like a really nice patio.
Okay.
It was kind of like a, casual thing. But after nice outdoor lunch, I never heard from her again.
Okay. Did anything go wrong on the date? We always ask.
Honestly, I've been racking my brain, and I can't think of anything.
Well, let's give her a call, so we can figure out what's going on, so we can get you a second date, okay?
Okay.
We've gotten a hold of Reagan. She has agreed to go on the air with us. Reagan, first of all, do you remember going out with Evan?
Yeah, I do. We went out recently, but it was really gross, actually.
Your date was gross.
Yeah. So we went to this little cute outdoor patio bar type place, and, there was lots of potential. However, Evan showed up in flip-flops and then basically just took them off for the rest of the date when we got there, and it was so nasty.
When you say he took them off, like at the table, or?
Yeah, like he took them off, and I know it was a patio and it was outdoors, but yeah, he just took them off and was walking around, and when we were sitting down, and he just kept his shoes off.
Wait, he was walking around the patio barefoot?
Oh, yeah. It was unlike anything I've ever been through before.
Wait, he's walking around the restaurant with no shoes?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was strange. And at one point, I even looked over, and again, it's this little outdoor patio type bar. I don't know if he was just feeling comfy or what, but I looked over, and at one point, they had this cute little fountain, and he had his feet in the fountain, like dunking his toes in and like dipping his feet in. It was so weird.
Okay, and that was such a turnoff that you decided not to return his calls after the date.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's so gross. I don't know anybody who'd want to date somebody like that.
Well, here's the deal. He asked us to give you a call on his behalf. He said you guys had a great date. He did say you guys went to a patio, but he didn't say anything more than that. He is actually on the other line. And this is totally up to you. Can we bring him in on this conversation just to hear, what he was thinking when he was walking around the restaurant barefooted and all that?
Why not? Sure.
Okay. Evan, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Is what Reagan said, is that fair and accurate? That you were walking around barefooted in the restaurant?
I mean, listen, it was a beautiful day. I was with a beautiful woman. I was comfortable. I was feeling good. I mean, as for the fountain, yeah, I did put my foot in the fountain, but because I had stepped in what I'm pretty sure, I hope, is bean dip, and once the shoes were off, I felt cleansed. I don't know. Wait
a second here. You were walking around the restaurant barefoot, and you stepped in what you think was bean dip, and you cleaned your feet in the fountain at the restaurant?
Well, when you say it like that.
Well, how else would you say it?
I don't know. I was just having a good time, and I thought she was too. So I didn't think it was a big deal.
That's even more disgusting, knowing now that you were cleaning your feet in the fountain. You wouldn't have made it there if you just had your shoes on in the first place.
I mean, that's one way of looking at it, I guess.
What's the other way of looking at it, Evan?
That I was having a good time with a good-looking girl. That's all.
Okay. Reagan, as we said, Evan asked us to give you a call on his behalf. We're going to offer you a chance to go out with Evan a second time. What if Evan kept his shoes on for the whole date? Would you have any interest in going out with him a second time?
No, I think I've had enough of the Evan experience. I'm good.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the air with us. Do appreciate your time.
Sure thing.
Evan, if you hadn't told the bean dip story, I think maybe you might have had a better chance of getting that second date.
I mean, that's probably on the restaurant at this point, like the wait staff.
Oh, sure.
That's what we're going to blame it on the wait staff.
Come on, Evan.
If only the wait staff hadn't spilled the bean dip. I would have had to wash my feet in the fountain. All right, 888-787-1963 is our number if you'd like to call and give your comment on today's second date update. Here's a couple questions. A, is it on the restaurant, the fact that they spilled bean dip and he had to wash his feet? Is what Evan did, is that disgusting? Or is it like, hey, like you said, it's a nice day, you know? If you were at the restaurant and you saw someone walking around the patio barefoot, what would you think?
What a big ask to ask somebody to overlook the fact you're, number one, you're barefoot. Number two, you're cleaning your feet in the fountain.
Number three, you're at a restaurant walking around with everybody else there. We have got Cody on the line. Cody went out with Aubrey, had a great first date. Unfortunately, it never progressed to date number 2. We're going to see if we can help him out this morning. So first of all, Cody, tell everybody how you met Aubrey.
Like many couples nowadays, we met through the internet. It was Plenty of Fish.
Okay, and that led to a date, obviously. What'd you guys do?
So we just went to a food truck park, got something to eat, and just talked. I thought it was a great first date, but I haven't heard from her again, and I have a feeling I'm being ghosted right now, so I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it.
Okay, and nothing went wrong at the food truck park?
Nothing. No, nothing I can think of, no.
All right, well, let's have us give her a call, see if we can figure out what's going on, and see if we can get you a second date, okay?
All right, cool.
You've gotten a hold of Aubrey. She's agreed to come on the air with us. So, Aubrey, do you remember going out with Cody?
I do.
Well, he gave us a call and said you guys had a great first date, but he said he never heard from you after that and asked us to give you a call on his behalf.
The date was, fine. We met at a food truck and we talked for 30 minutes or so, and that part was pretty nice, but I was just so hungry, honestly, and I thought we were going to get something to eat because obviously there were food trucks around and stuff.
Obviously, yeah.
So, it seemed natural to me. And it kind of took a while, honestly, for Cody to ask if I was even hungry. And I was like, yes, very. And so he said he was going to go get us something to eat. So I was like, cool, that sounds great. And, let him go do that. And he came back with 2 churros, really small churros for us to share. Also nothing to drink. So apparently that was his version of something to eat, which, I get that in the movies maybe women seem like they don't eat much, but, I do require more than a churro.
So when he said, let's go out to a food truck park, you assumed there'd be more than a churro, is what you're saying. You weren't just going there for a snack.
I mean, call me crazy, but yeah, I was expecting more than that.
And that was the end of any food for the rest of the
That wasn't an
evening?
appetizer is what we're asking.
Apparently that was appetizer, main course, and dessert.
Wow, okay.
Wow. Well, the churro is very versatile.
And by the way, these are really small, like a 2-inch churro, think the size of your pinky.
And because of all that, that's why you just didn't return any calls or didn't contact him after the date?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, here's the deal. Cody asked us to give you a call on his behalf. He said the date was great. He's actually on the other line. Can we bring him in on this conversation?
Go for it.
All right. All right. Cody, are you there?
Yeah, Aubrey, nice to hear from you again. I heard what you said, and I just want to say that my philosophy is it's not really worth to spend a lot of money on a first date.
Yeah, I get it, but also maybe don't say that to a woman because we all want to feel like we're worth it. So, maybe just put a little more effort in next time.
Okay. I do spend money on people that are special, but I don't know if you're quite special to me yet. It's a first date. We don't really even know if we like each other. So what's the point,
I guess the point is if you're on a date with someone, I would just assume that they're special until proven otherwise. A girl just wants to feel special on a date, especially a first date. And I got to tell you, a churro does not do that.
Well, I think you have to earn a special status. It's not just granted. You know what I mean?
I think that's a little messed up.
How is that messed up? I'm the one taking a risk here. I'm the one shelling out money. So, it has
took
to
a risk
be
by showing up.
Sure. Yeah, we agreed to go on a date. I didn't agree to wine and dine you with lobster tails and wine. We just had it was casual. It was just like a food truck. I'm trying to suss it out to see if first of all, if we really click, even before I invest in a relationship.
Giving a girl a 2-inch churro isn't exactly investing in me or my time.
I'm honestly you're kind of showing me your true colors. Are you a gold digger? Are you just after money or what?
Cody, you want a second date with Aubrey, correct?
Yeah. But I want her to earn the second date.
Aubrey, are you willing to earn the second date?
I'm sorry, but no, I just don't think this is going to work.
No, Aubrey, you don't get it. I mean, you've already earned the second date. I mean, that's why I called the radio station. I mean, I want to take you out again.
Oh, okay. How about that, Aubrey? Yeah, you already earned it. Now do you...
I don't think this is a good fit, honestly, but I appreciate the attempt.
Okay. Well, you're a good sport to come on the air with us. Let it be known that you did earn the second date. And, so we would pick up the tab for date number 2 if you wanted to go, but no interest?
They're picking up the tab. I mean, why not?
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll get you 4 churros next time.
Oh, boy. I think it's going to take a lot more than that.
All right. You're a good sport to come on the air with us again. Thank you very much for being part of the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Cody, how does that philosophy of someone having to earn the second date, how has that been working out for you so far?
I mean, it kind of separates the gold diggers from the true women out there. Honestly, if she wants to pass, she can pass. I mean, I'm not like her parents. It's not my job to feed her every meal like a pet. So, if she wants to step up or any other females want to step up, I'm all for equality. I'm all for splitting bills. I'm all for all that stuff. Seems like most women aren't, and they claim to be. So, pick a lane.
All right. Michelle, you have earned the chance to talk about this great, amazing episode of Second Date Update.
Let me just say that shame on Aubrey.
Yeah.
She earned the second date and decided to pass on it. I mean, how? Okay. First of all, I get it. All right, Cody, you didn't have to feed her, but you were definitely going out on a date and you want to impress, right? So a churro, why even ask anybody out? I mean, if you want to just talk to somebody, then pick up the phone and talk to them.
We got Alexa on the line. Alexa had a great first date with Scott, but no second date. We're going to see if we can help her out this morning. So, Alexa, tell us how you met Scott.
So we met each other on Tinder, surprisingly.
All right, met on Tinder, and that obviously led to a date.
Yeah, and then of course, we met up. He was really cute. Everything seemed to be going fine, and drinks were great. And I thought maybe, something would happen, and then he never talked to me again. And I was kind of put off by it because I was I didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't weird. He wasn't weird.
All right. Well, let's give him a call, see if we can figure out what the deal is, and see if we can get you a second date, okay?
Awesome.
Yeah. I remember going out with Alexa, yeah.
Well, she said you guys had a great first date. Then she said she never heard from you after that, and she couldn't figure out why. She asked us to give you a call on her behalf.
Oh, yeah. Well, she was wearing some kind of perfume that literally started to make me sick.
Oh, and that was enough that you didn't want to see her ever again?
Kind of, yeah. It was disgusting.
The perfume was disgusting.
Yeah, it was just kind of overwhelming. It really, I was holding everything back to not, get more sick. I admit, I had COVID last year, and my sense of smell is a little messed up. So sometimes certain scents are a little too overpowering. But, it was really bad.
Was it just too strong, like a vanilla or lavender scent? How can it be so offensive that... I don't know. I use perfume, but I don't know that it could be so offensive.
I don't know what it was. She just smelled like a barnyard petting zoo. It was this sawdusty kind of... just got right in the back of my throat. And I'll admit, my sense of smell is kind of all messed up right now. So, it may not be her or whatever. It just felt like that scent. It just was really overpowering.
Okay. Well, here's the deal. She asked us to give you a call on her behalf. She's actually on the other line. Can we bring her on this conversation? Because, it couldn't be just a simple fix. Maybe just, that perfume, like you said, because of COVID, she just does something else.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. Alexa, are you there?
Yeah.
Did you hear what Scott said? Had some sensitivity issues?
Yeah, I am, though, a little confused, as I wasn't wearing perfume at all that night. In fact, I had just put on some non-scented lotion and just deodorant because my skin rashes up really bad with perfume, so I never wear it, ever.
Oh. You didn't have anything on, maybe even some body mist or...
No, because
I don't know what it is with perfumes or with anything. For some reason, my skin gets really bad rashes. So I usually just stick to like non-scented aloe lotions, and that's pretty much it with deodorant.
Oh, with deodorant as well? Yeah, I was going to ask. Oh, wow.
I just wanted to clarify, like, when I said barnyard earlier, I mean, I didn't really mean, like, a zoo or animals. It was just kind of like maybe like a sawdusty kind of smell. So, I don't know, maybe it's some kind of lotion or something, you know?
Yeah, most of my stuff is unscented. So, apparently, sawdusty all natural to you.
Huh. I mean, it you know, honestly, like my brother kind of smells like sawdust too a little bit, and I just pick it up a little bit here and there, and I think just
because of COVID. Is it because of COVID, Scott?
I think so. I think my sense of smell is just kind of like a mess right now.
Okay, all right. Well, that's unfortunate. But our whole point is, if you'd like to go out a second time with Alexa, we'll pick up the tab for date number 2. Do you have any interest in that, Scott?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I would love to. Yeah.
Oh, you're up for it?
I'm up for it. Yeah, if Alexa is.
You know what? Let's just probably leave things as they are. I can go my way, you can go your way, especially if my just natural smell is sawdusty to you. Don't want to choke you up on that.
Okay, all right. Scott, thank you so much for being on the air with us. Really appreciate it.
Well, thank you.
All right.
No worries.
Oh man, a barnyard petting zoo. I don't know if any guy can recover from that.
Yeah.
I can't imagine if even if my husband said something like that, I would probably be bothered.
Knowing you would definitely be bothered. Yeah.
Thanks, Al. You know what?
I didn't mean that in the nicest way.
I appreciate that. I mean, Scott. I mean, maybe COVID years ago messed him up, but I don't know how he can confuse sawdusty with. I don't know what. Either way, he obviously offended her, and she was not interested in a second date. We want to know whose side you're on right now. Is it Scott?
Tucker on the line. Tucker went out with Natalie. They had a great first date according to Tucker, but he has not heard from her since. We're going to see if we can help her out. First of all, Tucker, tell everybody how you met Natalie.
Yeah, I met Natalie online through like a dating app.
Okay.
We met up at a food truck park and got some food and some beers.
And how did that work out for you?
It was fun. You know, I thought it was like a friendly kind of time, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it went well. Natalie's really pretty. Thought maybe I would have heard back from her, but I guess I'm being ghosted. So.
She just wasn't into that high energy that you possess?
I don't know. Could be.
Okay. All right. Well, let's give her a call, see if we can figure out what's going on, and see if we can get your second date, okay?
Right on.
All right, right on. Hey, got the keys?
Hawkeye. Yes. So we've gotten a hold of Natalie, and she's agreed to come on the air with us. So, Natalie, do you remember going out with Tucker?
Yes, I do.
Well, he said you guys had a great date, and he said he hadn't heard from you since and asked us to give you a call on his behalf.
Okay.
Is there a reason you didn't give him a call after the first date?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Should I air this on, like, over the phone like this?
Oh, is it something that bad?
I mean, it was a little bit misleading. I did really like Tucker.
Okay.
But I can't really handle what he does for a living.
Well, what does he do for a living?
So on the app, Tucker put that he was an environmental consultant.
Okay.
Sounds cute, right? Like, cares about the planet.
Yes, he's helping out the planet, yes.
What he really is, he's an exterminator.
Okay.
So not that there's anything wrong with that, but he kind of smelled like roach spray on our date, and I couldn't handle it.
And the smell was so off-putting that ruined his shot at a second date?
So, yeah, even thinking about it makes me gag. I would rather see a roach than have to smell that chemical roach spray.
You hate it that bad.
I hate roaches, but I hate the smell of a chemical roach spray more. you shouldn't smell like chemical roach spray. Like you spray it on the ground, you shouldn't smell like that.
Okay, and unfortunately, okay. Well, here's the deal. I mean, that's what he does for a living, so, you can understand how sometimes that residue might get on your clothes and stuff. He's actually on the other line. Can we bring him in on this conversation and just kind of get his side to what happened on the date, and maybe he can explain a little bit further? I mean, maybe there's steps that he could take or something.
Sure.
Tucker, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
First of all, is that true that you wrote down you were an environmental consultant on your profile?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. Not that there's anything wrong. Like Natalie said, been an exterminator, but did you hear what she said? Why she didn't call you back?
Yeah, I did, and that does make sense. I was running a little late, and I didn't have time to shower after work, so that could be why.
So you came right from work?
Were you still in your uniform?
No, I changed my clothes, but, sometimes that stuff.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't smell like that normally.
All right, Natalie, how about that?
How about this? You guys go out again. We'll pick up the tab for date number 2. Tucker will make sure that, he has time, to go home and shower before the date. So that residue from the spray, not on him. Would you have any interest in going out with Tucker a second time?
I'm sorry, I can't get that smell out of my mind. And hard pass.
Yeah, but did you not hear the chance that I didn't have time to shower after work?
I did hear you say that, but if we become boyfriend and girlfriend and I end up doing your laundry, your clothes are going to smell like that. And I'm sorry, I can't.
You've already thought it that far out in the future, Natalie?
Yeah, I'm dating to marry. I can't deal with that long term.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, you're a good sport to come on the air with us. We do appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right. Tucker, unfortunately, you didn't get the answer you're hoping for, but I guess you got a little closure.
Yeah, I just didn't think that was unfair, because that was a one-time thing. And I wouldn't have her do her laundry or anything like that.
All right. See there, you know what? He unfortunately didn't get to state the case that, hey, if we did go all the way to the boyfriend-girlfriend, end up getting married situation, that Tucker would do his own laundry. Okay? That's worth something, right?
I mean, I feel bad for the guy.
I do too. He didn't get a chance to shower, and he kind of smelled a little bit like the roach spray.
Is he an environmental consultant? What'd you say?
Well, if you've got an environmental problem of roaches in your home,
I guess so, right?
He'd be someone you consult, wouldn't you? So you can kind of put a bit of a stretch. All right. 888-787-1963. Like he said, he didn't get a chance to go home and shower. Maybe that's where his problem is.
Should have showered.
Should have always showered. Plan
always
the day a little
make time
better.
for the shower.
All right, we got Drew on the line. Drew gave us a call. He went out with Marta. They had a great first date, but he has not heard from her since. This is often the case. We're going to try to help him out. First of all, Drew, tell everybody how you met Marta.
We met just like anybody else nowadays. We met online.
Okay. And that led to a date, obviously?
Yeah. We went on a Saturday lunch date. Nothing too crazy, but I know this nice French bistro, and it's kind of quiet, romantic. So just took her there, and I thought we had a great time, and then just kind of never heard from her again.
Okay. Did anything go wrong on the date? We always ask.
No, I thought it went great. I was like 100% sure I would be able to see her again, and she made it seem like there was definitely going to be a second date, and then radio silence. No pun intended.
All right, well, let's have us give her a call and see if we can figure something out and get you a second date, okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Marta on the line. She has agreed to come on the air with us. So, Marta, first of all, do you remember going out with Drew?
I do.
Well, he said you guys had a great first date, but he said he hadn't heard from you since and asked us to give you a call on his behalf.
Yeah. So the whole thing was very revealing.
The date was revealing?
Yes. So, we went to lunch at this really cute spot. It was kind of tucked away and hidden. And so I was like, how did you find this place? This is amazing. And Drew told me that his ex-wife found it, and they used to go there on their anniversaries.
Ouch. Ouch.
Okay.
And I felt like that was really revealing because he's clearly not over her.
Okay. All right. And so, because of that, you decided just to kind of move on after date number 1.
Yeah, I don't think he's ready for it, and I'm not interested in that.
Well, he didn't mention that. He did say you went to a kind of a fun little French bistro that was quiet and out of the way. That's all he said, and he is actually on the other line. Would it be okay if we brought him in on this conversation just to kind of hear his take on all that?
Sure.
All right. Drew, are you there?
I am here, and I'm kind of dumbfounded. I don't understand what the big deal is.
Well, number one, you shouldn't bring up your ex on a first date. And number two, if you went there every year for your anniversaries, it's obviously special and has a lot of memories, and you should not take dates there.
It's a nice restaurant. What's the big deal? Am I supposed to never go to that restaurant again?
Not on a first date. It's like your special spot. That's totally weird.
I don't think it's a restaurant. They got food there. We wanted to get food. I don't see what the issue is. It's not like my ex was there.
It's like obviously way too like special and meaningful though. Like it's your ex-wife's favorite spot.
I mean, it was meaningful to me and her, but not me and you.
Well, obviously, but like pick a new spot, bro. Like that's weird. It's really weird.
I think you're the one that's being weird. I think you're being kind of immature about this. It's just a restaurant.
Wow. I think you are being immature because you're clearly not over your ex-wife if you're taking first dates to your favorite spot. Like, you should be making new memories with new people.
He's the one that's insecure now.
Do you only know one restaurant? Like, I don't understand why you would take anyone to a place that you had so much history with. Like, just go to a new restaurant.
It's not like we got married there or anything. Like,
you celebrated your wedding anniversaries there. That's like literally, oh my gosh. It's weird and I don't like it.
We used to also go to the grocery store together all the time. Should I never go in the grocery store ever again?
Oh, please. That's different than a romantic restaurant.
You need to grow up. I don't understand what your issue is.
We're gonna jump in here because our whole goal was to see Marty. If you wanted to go out a second time with Drew, we would pick up the tab for date number 2. Do you have any interest going out a second time with him? We'll pick a restaurant that has no history for either one of you.
Hawkeye, he just told her to grow up.
Yeah, no, that's a hard pass.
I got to just fill out this form, Michelle. I have a form we fill out. All right. You're a good sport to come on the air with us, Marty. Do appreciate your time.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Drew, do you want to stay and listen to the calls we're about to get on this? Because I'm going to tell you, I think almost everybody is going to be on Marta's side.
On Marta's side, I guess a bunch of children listen to your show because that's the only person I can see agreeing with her is somebody that's immature.
Oh my gosh! At the very least, don't bring it up. I mean,
right?
Don't even mention it. If you think the restaurant's so fantastic, what a great romantic spot. Don't mention anything about your anniversary being celebrated there.
I'm listening to this, and I'm trying to come up with something to explain Drew. And I think I've got it.
Okay.
Marta's got to understand that guys are so one-dimensional, and we really don't think about things beyond just step 1 to step 2. So he just thought, date, romantic place, nice place, I'll take her there. Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
I don't think he was thinking about his ex-wife. I don't think he necessarily has anything about it.
That could be. That could be. Maybe, he didn't really put it all together. Yeah. Like, why would he? It's just a coincidence.
Right. And he didn't even think enough to say, maybe I shouldn't bring this up.
Eric on the line. He went out with Naomi. They had a great first date, according to Eric, but he has not heard from Naomi since. He asked us to help, so we're going to do that. Let's see if we can get him a second date. First of all, Eric, tell everybody how you met Naomi.
Well, we met through mutual friends, basically.
Okay.
And then we were at a party recently, and she mentioned that she wanted to see Mamma Mia, the play.
Okay.
So, I saw an opportunity and checked on my phone, and there were tickets available. So, I asked if she really wanted to see Mamma Mia because I could get tickets.
Wow. All right. A little proactive there. Very nice. Well played, sir. Okay. Now, have you ever heard of Mamma Mia before?
Not at all.
You just heard that she wanted to go, and you looked it up and found tickets.
Right. I'm like, what is this Mamma Mia thing? I feel like I can make it happen,
Okay.
So we did go to the play and thought it was a home run. But after the date, I got just a thank you text, and I think I asked her out again, and she texted she was busy.
Well, maybe she was busy.
Yeah, I don't know. It just seemed different, you know. Every time I would ask her, she'd be busy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she's always busy now.
Oh, she's always busy now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And you'd like to go out with her again, obviously?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, if she's not busy.
Let's see if we can maybe make that happen for you and find a day that maybe she is not busy.
Maybe she's not busy for us right now.
Maybe.
All right.
So we've gotten a hold of Naomi, and she's agreed to come on the air with us. So, Naomi, do you remember going out with Eric?
Yes, I do.
Well, he said you guys went out to go see a play, had a good time, and he hadn't heard from you since. Well, no, take that back. He said he has heard from you. You did thank him for the play, but every time he tries to ask you out, you say that you're busy.
Yeah. I mean, I really appreciated the gesture. That was really sweet, to go to the play with me, but I just don't feel like we're a good match.
Okay, so you're not busy the whole time. You just don't want to go out with him.
No, I really, I've been a little busy, but not too busy.
Okay. Why do you think you're not a good match? I mean, you said he did something very sweet for you. You went out to the play he took you to somewhere you really wanted to go to.
Yeah, it was just really obvious that he didn't want to be there. Like, he couldn't wait for the play to be over.
You could tell?
Yeah, and I really wanted to go. I feel like he ruined it for me.
Oh, really? And because you felt like he didn't want to be there, that ruined the experience? That's why you didn't contact him after the date? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I feel like he was just not interested in the play, and that's something that meant a lot to me. I don't want to go on dates like that in the future. It was really sweet, but he was, really not interested in being there.
Okay. Well, you know what? He's actually on the other line. Can we bring him in on this conversation and just see kind of how he felt? Because he sounded like he was really excited to be there, actually. Maybe there's just a misconception here. Is it okay if we get here his side of the whole evening?
Yeah.
Eric, are you there?
I'm here.
Did you hear what Naomi said? It sounded like you weren't interested at all in being there?
No, that's not true. I was enjoying it.
You had a pen and you were marking off every song on the program like it was a checklist.
That's true. I just wanted to see how much longer it was going. I was just following along.
You did not seem interested. You did not seem like you were having fun. And it just distracted me from having fun at the play, how bored and just miserable you seemed while we were there.
I wouldn't say I was miserable and bored. It may not have been my first choice of plays, but I definitely was not miserable.
Naomi, in his defense, can I say that, when I've gone to concerts, I look up the set list and I go through the songs to see when my favorite's going to come on. Maybe that's what Eric was doing. He was looking for his favorite song.
Were you doing that, Eric?
No, I don't really know the play or the music. I just seem to drag on forever.
Oh, gosh. You're not helping yourself, Eric.
See, that's exactly what I was talking about. I was really into it. I was having so much fun, and the people around us were getting into it, and you were not having fun with it. It was very tense whenever we left because I felt like I had so much fun and you didn't.
Sorry.
Naomi, he did think of taking you there. He saw your interest. That was his idea.
You know what? Michelle's absolutely right. And you said that it was a sweet gesture. He did something that it was so outside his box because he wanted to spend time with you. So maybe, can we suggest you guys do something, I don't know, a little bit more middle of the road, like maybe have dinner or something. We'll pick up the tab for date number 2. Do you have any interest in going out with Eric a second time?
No, I think I'm good. I do really appreciate it, though, Eric. That was really sweet of you.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
I'm sorry.
Naomi, you're a good sport to come on the air. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Eric, you know what? Maybe her bigger point is you guys just have different interests, and that was illustrated on the date. Which, by the way, she was appreciative of.
Yeah, I guess they're different. That play did kind of suck.
Oh, come on.
I'm kind of team Naomi on this one. I thought Eric did a great thing. He got those tickets. He went out there. Wasn't really into it. That happens all the time in couples. One couple's really into something. I'm sure you've gone to sporting events you didn't really want to go to before, Michelle. Blair gave us a call because she went on a date with Hudson. They had a great date, but she has not heard from Hudson since. And so we're going to see if we can help out Blair. First of all, Blair, tell everybody how you met Hudson.
So Hudson and I met at a coffee shop at one of those communal desk scenarios.
Oh, like where, you just take a seat and start your work on your laptop?
Yeah, exactly.
That works? You guys met there?
Yeah. I mean, we sat there for a while and saw each other multiple times and then just started being chatty,
Okay. And then that led to a date?
Well, we started to follow each other on IG and stuff, and then that led to a date.
Oh, okay. So you met there. Man, hats off to you folks.
Yeah, and then I remember that he really liked baseball because he played baseball in college, and so I thought it would be fun to, invite him to a baseball game.
Cool. That sounds fun. Did you go to a Rangers game?
Yes, and my friend's parents have a suite, so it was kind of a cool thing to invite him to.
Oh, that is very cool. Okay, so how did that go?
I thought it went great. So I don't know why he's ghosted me.
Okay, all right. Well, let's have us give him a call, see if we can figure out what's going on, see if we can get you a second date, okay?
Sounds good.
So we've gotten a hold of Hudson, and he's agreed to come on the air with us. So Hudson, do you remember going out with Blair?
I do.
I guess you guys went to a ball game, a Ranger game. Her friend's parents had a suite or something?
Yeah, it was just weird, man.
What was weird about it?
Okay, so I'm there, and her friends make it clear that I'm an interlooper on their country club clique, and I probably shouldn't get too comfortable. So I'm like, what the hell is this?
Wait, what? They didn't say that to you.
Straight up?
No, yeah, straight up said that to me.
They told you don't get too comfortable here? Like you're not going to ever come back?
They were throwing shade at me, don't get too comfortable here. I felt so uncomfortable when they said that.
Well, sure.
Obviously, yeah, anybody would. I mean, you're not part of the clique, evidently.
It was just weird, man.
Her friend's parents told you, or who told you don't get too comfortable?
One of her friends. They were all teaming up on me. It was like I'm invading on their territory.
And was Blair there? Did she hear that being said to you?
No, she was actually over getting a drink. So I was all by myself with all of them. And I was like, oh, my God.
Well, I don't think Blair knows that. And she really enjoyed your company and was hoping to see you again. And she's actually on the other line. In all fairness, can we hear Blair's side of the evening? Because she thought you guys had a good time.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Blair, are you there?
Yeah, and I just can't believe that one of my friends said that. They actually said that you should not get comfortable.
Yeah. They said, don't get too comfortable here. I felt so uncomfortable when they said that.
Well, that's kind of on you then, because aren't you a secure person?
If people are telling you you're not wanted at a place, what's the point of going back?
I mean, did you say something to make them say something like that? Did you do something? That's ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. They are not like that.
They are like that. That's exactly what happened.
They had to have been joking. You were reading way too far into it.
They were not joking.
Is it possible, Hudson, that maybe, you misunderstood or that you are reading too much into it? And, did the rest of the afternoon or evening go better?
No, they were all giving me the weird eye. It was just, I felt so uncomfortable. I wanted to leave as soon as possible.
That is so on you and your own insecurities and has nothing to do with my friends.
They obviously did not want to welcome me there.
I highly doubt that any of my friends would say anything like that.
Every time you walked away is when they brought it up.
That is the most ridiculous thing. Oh my gosh.
Well, can we jump in here? There seems to be some disagreement to if it happened, if it didn't happen, the intent, if it was said. Regardless, you two had a bit of a connection, obviously. You met in a place that very few people meet and end up having a conversation, striking a friendship, and going out. It sounds to me like there's something there to save. May we suggest you guys go on a second date, just you two, no friends involved. We'll pick up the tab for date number 2. Do you have any interest in doing that, Hudson?
I don't actually have any interest anymore. This is ridiculous, and I need to be with someone who's secure in their own person.
You see why I didn't contact her again?
Maybe they actually did say something because they were looking out for me because you said something to them.
Yeah, like what? Why don't you just check your friends?
Wow. You are not the person I thought you were.
All right, that's not going to work. This is kind of weird here because I'm not really sure if something was said, and Blair really kind of stuck up for her friends pretty quickly and just discounted Hudson's story right from the beginning.
Why would Hudson make it up? What would be the reason behind that?
Maybe he just felt uncomfortable there to begin with. Because I'm going to be honest, you go into a suite. A suite is a little intimidating if you don't know anybody in there, but one person you're dating.
True. Yeah.
I could say he could be intimidated. Maybe he just felt uncomfortable or something, and maybe he kind of manifested that or something. See how I threw that word manifested?
You know what I'll say, and it does suck. You say things so nicely. You're like, well, maybe you guys had a connection there, and you're like trying to reach and trying to bring them together. Even then, it was like, no, sir.
Yeah. They struck a friendship up, and who really does that? When you're at Starbucks or something, and you're all sitting there, you're trying. Whenever I'm working at a Starbucks, I try not to be a creeper. I just try to focus on what I'm doing.
Well, maybe, and then maybe that goes to show how he can talk to other people in places like that. But it wasn't like that at the country club clique.
Yeah. This morning we got Benjamin on the line. He went out with Cricket. They went on one date. He has not heard from Cricket since. We're going to see if we can help him out. So first of all, Benjamin, tell everybody how you know Cricket.
Well, we met at the stockyard. It was great to actually meet someone not online. We exchanged numbers, connected later, asked her out,
What'd you guys do on your date?
I took her horseback riding. Well, that was the plan. I wanted to take her horseback riding. So I reserved a couple of horses west of Fort Worth.
Okay.
But when we got there, it was weird. The reservation was canceled because of equine anemia.
That's a thing?
Okay. I don't know a lot about horse diseases,
neither, yeah. Okay.
So he had a date all set up and then
that fell through.
Yeah. I could tell she was pretty disappointed, and we ended up going out to lunch, but it just wasn't the same. And then after that, I never heard from her again.
Okay. All right. And that was beyond your control. I mean, you had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but I think that she saw me as someone that doesn't plan well or something,
And because of that, you think that may be the reason that you didn't get a second date?
Yeah.
So we've gotten a hold of Cricket, and she's agreed to come on the air with us. So, Cricket, do you remember going out with Benjamin?
Yes, I do.
Well, he gave us a call, said you guys had a date planned. It didn't work out as he had hoped, and then he thinks maybe that's the reason he never heard back from you after that date. And he asked us to give you a call on his behalf.
Oh, my gosh.
Was that the reason you didn't call him back? He said you guys were supposed to go horseback riding?
Yeah, maybe you were crushed by the fact that y'all didn't go horseback riding after all?
Fell through or something?
Not exactly. So, okay, he's super cute. We had a great time when we met and exchanged numbers. I was excited. And so the truth is I embellished my background a bit because I thought he might, I don't know, I might have a better chance of getting him to notice me. So I told him that I grew up on a ranch. I made it sound like that, I should say. I mean, I didn't. I grew up in Maryland, but so when he told me that we were going to go horseback riding on the date, I honestly panicked because I've obviously never been on a horse. I'm scared to death of them. And I tried once, and I just freaked out. So,
wait, can we ask why you thought telling him that you grew up on a ranch might make you more appealing?
I don't know. I got nervous. I mean, we were in the stockyards. It's like a vibe there. Everything around us was that. So I got caught up in the moment. Basically, what I did, you guys, I can't believe this has happened. Okay, I called the stable ahead of time, and I paid the guy $50 to tell Benjamin that when they got there, we couldn't ride for the day. And I'm not sure exactly what he told Benjamin, but by the time I got there, he told me the bad news. And
wait.
It was you?
Yeah.
Wait, you called ahead to the stable you were supposed to meet at and told the stable manager there to make an excuse?
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
But I did what I thought I had to do, and
Yeah, we ended up just having lunch, and yeah.
Okay, Benjamin said that he thought you were crushed with the fact that you couldn't go horseback riding. Was that part of the act?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't crushed. I was relieved, And, like, lunch sounded so much better.
Oh, man.
Okay, so why didn't you,
call him back?
Yeah.
Why did I what?
Why didn't you call after lunch? He said you never called him back after that. Why didn't you call him back?
I was so embarrassed. Can you imagine starting a relationship out where it's like based on a lie and me paying off some guy? It's just like I could not bring myself to. I was like, okay, he was cute, but I don't know if I can deal with my own guilt.
Yeah, you don't feel you could just tell him, no after he booked the horses?
No, I was like, I don't know, it felt like a bougie thing to be like, no, thank you. Nice, it's such an effort. It's so sweet. That's the thing. What a great thing to do together. It's very kind, and it just highlighted that I felt like an idiot.
Well, okay, now we see where all this...
Obviously, Benjamin doesn't know any of that.
Yeah, what a mess. Okay, so here's the deal. He gave us a call, like we said. He thought you were super disappointed that the plans fell through, and that's why you didn't contact him after that. He's actually on the other line. Can we bring him in this conversation? Because you know what?
Now he's heard it all.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, right? Okay.
Yeah, really.
Oh, boy.
Benjamin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you hear what Cricket said?
I did. I'm stunned. That's a lot of effort to not go horseback riding. and you know what, Cricket? Why didn't you just tell me? I gotta say, I don't even like horseback riding.
Oh my god! I mean, again,
horseback riding because you said you grew up on a ranch.
I'm sorry. I'm just embarrassed. I'm sorry. I can't believe we both didn't want to ride that day. That's crazy.
You both didn't even want to do it. You know what? This is a pretty funny story. And, there obviously was some attraction. You even embellished your story, Cricket, to go out with Benjamin the first time. And Benjamin obviously liked Cricket enough to give us a call to try to facilitate a second date. Why don't you guys try to go out again? We'll pick up the tab for date number 2. Cricket, do you have any interest going out with Benjamin now that everything's out there on the table?
If he's open to it, yeah.
Benjamin?
As long as it's not horseback riding, sure.
Oh, yeah.